Hello, welcome back to Exploring the Black Country. Join me as we journey our way through the Dudley number 2 canal from Horn Basin on a little barge ride through the Gosty Hill tunnel, which is located all the way behind me, straight down the canal down there. It is a bit icy, so I'm wondering how we're going to get through there on the barge. Whether the basin still throws over, I don't know. So we'll head down to the basin. We're meeting a man for 11:30. Lovely gent who's offered to take me through. Let's go and see what the canal actually looks like from a barge. It's going to be a nice little interesting trip, and what I'm looking forward to is one thing that I've never ever done is through the Gosty Hill tunnel, which I'm going to enjoy. So many of you will definitely see in this video what the Gosty Hill tunnel actually looks like. You see right away over there, look, that's actually the Coombs Wood, what I showed you earlier. So we should be approaching Coombs Wood Bridge now, Coombs Bridge just onto the corner. But looking down, I mean, the ice on this section is really thick. It is lovely over there. I've been over there a few times, and you had like Coombs Wood Colliery on the left over there. Nice little bit. Here we are, Coombs Bridge up just right away in front. I mean, there's like a bit of history behind it, which I told you in the other video. This ain't the original bridge. It actually used to be a brick bridge that went across here, and this was actually taken down in World War II as an anti-invasion measure for the factories and steel tube works that are right the way down there. But you can just see different from the view when walking past. It's going right away underneath it. Look at that. There's quite a lot of obstacles on the canal at the moment. A lot of logs. Don't know what awful this is on here. Look at that. You can see right around underneath it, look. Look at that. Quite cool to see it from the canal itself. You can just see the old block wall there, look. So I did find a photo online of that many years ago, so we'll pop it on for you now so you can just see that. But hopefully we do get round here. I don't know how thick the ice is. So right, we just stopped for a moment. He's going to see if he can drag the ice down to the corner. It is really thick down onto there. Just looking down, you can just see the ice coming down. Look, beautiful sunshine though this morning. It is quite warm in that sunshine. But interesting barge ride so far, just to see the Coombs Bridge right around the corner, and then coming from Horn Basin. But the best bits, what I want to try and get to, is the tube work stuff down the bottom. We're going to pull up and have a look. So when we get to there, it'll be quite interesting. But hopefully it's not too thick to get down there. So we've still got a bit of a way to go yet, guys. So right there's the Stewart's and Lloyd's loading bays up there, look. So when the stuff used to come down, spot onto the barge, there's like little ramps on there, just for where we come from. You can to the edges onto the corner. Look, that's actually where parts of the Stewart's and Lloyd's factory actually was many years ago, onto this corner. So I did go over there quite a while ago, but it was quite hard to battle through the nettles and stuff. But the other workings should just be right around down here onto the corner to show you. But there is like a bit of a brick wall there, look at that corner. So right, coming down now, we're coming to the other side of the Stewart's and Lloyd's parts again once more. I will pop a few photos on for you now so you can just see what it would have looked like back in the days. All the bridges going all the way across. You had the factory right around top up to there. And just onto the side here would have been more workings, as you can just see. Bit of railings right up there, look. Bit of brick wall. You just see where most of the old factory actually was. And just there, look. Not sure if you can just see it, but right the way there is like a side like tunnel thing going right the way in, look. A little loading tunnel. Might be able to see it in a little bit. Just right the way there, look. You can just see some of the other bits in there, look. Looking at the back. Look at that. There's a brick wall right away at the top. Right, we've got more here, look onto the corner. Let's just look right away in a bit closer, look. You can just see there. So that bit would have gone into the factory. There's like a bit of sheeting onto there. Maybe there was like a hole in the wall going right away in. You can see very clear if it's going across more side. And like a little like underneath, that would have gone right away in at one point. So right, there's the Stewart's and Lloyd's sign right around the corner. The site of Stewart's and Lloyd's, 1903 to 1967. Look, so you can just get a bit of a close look from here. Quite cool seeing that sign, and the old pipe into the side of the wall that led into the factory. Really old that wall is. But the bits what I want to see is just right around that corner. There's like more in workings for it. There's the old bridge supporter. So what you can just see a bit closer right now is the Stewart's and Lloyd's workings from this side, which I wanted to see. It does go right the way into there, and one of them goes right the way down into a dip, and it's got some little bit of workings in there. So that one's pretty cool. I don't know what's in there, but it's been there for that many years. There is like bits of workings inside it, and you'll be able to see it. There's like a winch inside that one with a bit of wood on the ceiling. Really pretty cool. way into that one. Look at that one. So what we're approaching right now is the Gosty Hill tunnel, which is 509 metres. Goes right, it does go a bit narrow as you get further through there. Really dark. And I've heard people say that it's supposed to be really haunted at this one as well, this Gosty Hill tunnel. I don't know what happened here, whether someone drowned, but there is a story online telling you about it. That's right away in front there, got the sign, Canal and River Trust, Gosty Hill tunnel. So here we are into the Gosty Hill tunnel now, look at this. I've always wanted to see this tunnel, and for many years to see it from the side of the wall where you walk down, really crazy. Look how old it is when you go all the way through. Wow, that side of the wall. Reminds me of the Dudley tunnel, this one does.
Yeah,
Yeah, sort of similar. You see all the calcite formations into the side of the walls, but it's more when you go halfway through. But just imagine in the old days though, when you used to leg through this tunnel, that's why it's actually really narrow. Most of the black country tunnels on the canals were legged through. You see, this is a really good example of one. They did just drag like a pole above the sea, and that's why some of it is really cracked on some parts and really dented in. Look at that. Really old. All the coal from Horn Basin used to be dragged across here. Wow. Looking from the other side. You take about 10 minutes to go through them. Calcite formations on this side.
taller now, quite taller. We've got Manchester Dracula now, I think. How tall it is now, like a cathedral now.
Wow, look at that. That is so amazing. Look how high up it is. There he is. Might see it on the way back. But there is a picture on that wall that's right up there. But this does remind me of how tall it goes up of the Lapal tunnel. Lapal tunnel actually used to be the same as this. But imagine this going all the way to Selly Oak. Really good example of what Lapal tunnel would have been like. But wow, I didn't even know it even went like this in this tunnel, really high up. It's really quite cool. Look at that. You see right behind them. It's just absolutely amazing. The damp inside this tunnel is
Look at the bricks, look how long it took to lay those bricks. Not just level, but in a curve.
Yeah, it's crazy how it goes in that certain curve, right top and straight down. I'm guessing the walls are built like that though, on a bit flat so they can get the legs and leg right the way through. It's really surprising, I just can't believe how tall that is up really. estate's right above the shop now, isn't it?
Yeah, you got the main road up to Blackheath Avenue, and then all the shops, and then
There's supposed to be like an air vent, isn't there? I don't know where
there's
it's
one
at.
terraced house. It's got right in the front garden, big dome.
That's the one, yeah.
They've closed that road at the moment.
It's all closed, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing there. Maybe it's like repairs, like.
When we came through the other day,
Yeah.
just up from Old Hill Station, there's a bridge.
Yeah.
The fire brigade were there and they were looking at the bridge, so I don't know whether someone's hit it or it's a crack in it or something. They seemed interested in the bridge.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like that for ages, hasn't it, though, really, all blocked off?
Because we came through there on the 4th and it was all closed then.
Yeah. It's got a bit narrower now, on top, look. It's gone a bit narrower. So breathing young. Right, we're 250 metres away through the tunnel now. She'll be approaching the other end of towards Old Hill in a minute. Station Road. That looks like new repairs, doesn't it, right at the top? The new bricks, like what's been laid.
We do live in the house knowing this is underneath you.
I know, imagine you just sitting in the living room thinking, is it going to collapse through or...
Yeah.
I'll be quite worried, I would really. I mean, this is running through back of people's gardens, through the drives, and it eventually then brings to the side at the back where the canal is. You can smell the damp and it's really damp. Oh, here's one of the air vents, guys, so you can just see right away up to it. So this is just before you get to on the side of the station road, this is in someone's garden. This is one of them, look. Right away up to the top, look at that. That's basically similar to what you'll get in Leverton Tunnel. Oh, still a light on there.
It's longer than you think, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's surprising though how far you go through it. It takes like quite a while, doesn't it? Yeah. So they're gonna get a bit narrow now and cut to another part. Imagine if you was tall and drawn a barge on here.
Yeah.
Oh, it should be fine. How narrow this is now. This is actually where the neck's all the way through now, on this section here. You see, look how narrow it is. I mean, where my head's touching, the ceiling's just right above, right up there. A lot of water drops coming as well. Look at that.
There again now.
there's the photo.
Ah,
There it is. Horn Basin. Bit of creepy photo, that one in.
does it look nice though?
No, it looks good. Looks a bit good, doesn't it, down there?
Engineering marvels, aren't they?
It's absolutely awesome. Just imagine how long it took them to construct the canal itself and these tunnels. It's just,
outside Starbridge and that. Massive,
and really big, aren't they? Yeah.
One brick at a time.
Just wonderful just to see how much the construction of these tunnels. I love it, I do.
Look how they make tunnels now. They machine
it's
digs
like-
it, lines it.
That's right, yeah.
HS2.
HS2 and nothing's never going to be the same as this ever again, not the way they built these.
These engineered bricks will last forever, aren't they?
Yeah. So imagine it took them over a year just to build up just this section. Crazy. Imagine how many men would have been like working on this though. It would have all been done by hand back in the past. All of it would have done basically. So imagine each brick being laid one by one. And that's the Gosty Hill Tunnel, guys. We're coming out to the canal section, which is next to Station Road in a minute. And just onto the corner here, there actually used to be an old building which stretched all the way across for the boats. You can see coming round, this is the last section remains of it onto the corner. Bit of the roof there, look. So that would have stretched all the way across down onto there. You can see from here, looking right the way through, look. Bit of support for it. That was actually built in 1881, and the date onto there. Really impressive date, that is how far it's been built back. And you see the bottom there, look, the supports to that bit. So right, here's the Gosty Hill Bridge, and that is actually what's blocked off, and somebody wanted me to show them this, actually what's going on. We believe they've actually, with the train bridge here, they are going to do repairs to it because something's missing on it. You see right there, all the road being blocked off onto the corner. You just see how old these bridges even are. Some of these are dating to the 1800s once more. BCN. One of them's got a date onto there, 18. I will see if I can go past. There's the railway bridge, what goes across, look. I think they'll do repairs to that. That's why it's blocked off on the side of the road. You can see the other side of that bridge there, look, the train bridge. Turn around, we're called to Wright's Bridge now, and I know this one's built in the 1800s once more. There actually used to be a pub on this corner. The pub sat on fire, closed for many years, and they've built this housing estate now, which you can just see onto the side of. Took years to build that, but I do remember the pub actually being there, and many of the locals may know what pub it was actually. I think there's a date onto it. It does say 18, but the other half of it's missing. I think it's 1881. I could be right. There was a plaque onto the side there, but half it's missing up when I go past. Got some pigeons. That's a close one. Didn't expect to see the pigeons there. So yeah, this is Smith's Bridge onto this corner. That was actually built in 1896. across some more ice. This is Waterfall Lane Bridge. That's right around the corner coming under. I think the ice is really thick onto this part now. I'm hoping that we can get through it. We're going to have a go at turning around onto this corner. It's like a little bay. Let's see if we can turn around through it because the ice is really thick down now. I don't think we're actually going to get through it. Really thick, I can see it from the corner. But the other turning point was only literally just down there, not too far. That way. So I'm actually steering the bars now. Go forward.
Put a bit forward.
Yeah.
A bit more.
So right, we've turned around, we couldn't go any further because of the ice, so we'll have one more look through the Gosty Hill tunnel to show you. So this is from this entrance from the way we come out, so you can see that building part what was there many years ago. But one more time, seeing the date of this, 1881, 509 metres, one more time, look. Pretty cool coming for this entrance, really old. Look at that. You see, it goes tall up, then narrow, then back tall up again. You'll see it one more time. Just right about there on that corner, that's where that picture is in the frame. Look at this. Pretty cool seeing that. I wonder how many years that's been up there then.
Yeah, we're going to put that up there.
Oh no. I mean, it is quite cool. How I constructed this tunnel now like this, it way through. And you can see parts here, look, like the wall. An interesting fact about this tunnel, they used to do the Dudley limestone mines. The Lord of Dudley used to carry his limestone through it to get to Hull places. And that's what it was used for as well, to take all the lime across. And the ship tore back down the Lapal canal all the way down to Birmingham.
Yeah, and then onward to London, right?
That's it, yeah. Then because they say the Lapal canal was easy to get to London for one of the from the other side.
Yeah. They've just done the new place in Salio, haven't they?
Yeah,
That's the start of it. It's a nice bit, mate.
I like that bit there. It does remind me of the Dudley tunnel, this does, in this section. But you can see where they poured the pole against the ceiling, look.
Yeah.
It's a bit like flat on the ceiling. Like there, that's where the pole's gone, look.
Section.
Yeah.
Hello.